I am so sorry about that. My video clip ended. So, yeah. But I'll just rename that clip part 1. This is part 2. So, yeah. Let's see here. So, we will place down a bed. Oh, okay. So, in this case, if you run out of, if you can't place down certain items, you just break the ice. Like that icebreaker commercial. Puns. You just place your bed down, you got your little shack. So yeah, that's a pretty helpful tip, at least in my opinion, anyway. So yeah, that is basically it for this part of the video. I know there really isn't much to this part. So yeah. But that'll do it for today's video. Yeah. So if you guys did want to enjoy today's video, please leave a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe, and in doing so, you will be joining the Fluff Pack. And just a little FYI to all you fellow Fluffs, Papa Fluff over here is starting to lose his fluffiness. And if you don't know what fluffiness is, it's basically when you're fat and you got little moobs and stuff like that, okay? So, to all of you who are, heavy set, or fat or whatever, don't feel bad about it, guys, alright? If you're fat, chubby, you got double chins like that, don't feel bad about it. Trust me. Being you could do so much being fat is like you could make so many funny moments out of being fat, alright? Although granted it's not healthy to be fat, but for me, for my whole life, okay, now we're about to get deep right here for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so if you are fat, or in my case, fluffy, that's what I like to call myself. The way I dealt with it is I decided, I'm fat, and if people make fun of you for being fat, they're just total assholes and dicks. Okay, so for me, as I embraced being fat, so I watched a comedy stand-up called. His name was Gabriel Iglesias. I don't know if any of you heard of him, but he was doing a show called Hot and Fluffy. And he described like 5 levels of fatness. I forget what the 5 levels were, but one of them was fluffy. So I decided to adopt that name, but all credit goes to him. He's the one who came up with it. But for me, I adopted the name and decided to apply that to myself. As I am, kind of fat here. So I decided, you know what, I'm not fat. I'm fluffy. I'm one fluffy dude. And, from that day on, it just became my nickname. So to all of you kids out there, who are, unfortunately, maybe fat. I'm not saying all of you are fat. Like, trust me. I I don't want to see this whole world become fat. It's better if Donald Trump's president. I don't need the whole world becoming fat, including Donald Trump. I mean, Donald Trump is already pretty fat, but that's besides the point. Anyway, um, so instead of letting it consume me, I just decided, you know what? Let's embrace it. You know, I won't let the whole world put me down about it. I just decided, you know what? I'm not fat. I'm fluffy. I'm gonna embrace this fluff. And one day, I just started to lose this fluff. I mean, I'm still fat right now, but I'm losing weight. So in doing so, I decided to come up with this little thing. Once I've lost my fluff, I will pass on the title of fluff to one of you. You fellow fluffs out there, I will pass on the title of Papa Fluff onto you, or somebody in my family or whatever. That's what I decided to do. Um, so yeah, it's not much, but it's kind of like a fun thing to do. And if you are, being bullied or being made fun of for being fat, just remember I've been there too, and lots of others probably have been there as well. Don't let it get you down. Embrace it. Embrace it. Don't let it consume you, okay? build up your confidence to try to lose the weight. You know? Person who inspired that was Gabriel Iglesias, and he's still fat, or excuse me, fluffy. So if you are, chubby or whatever, you just embrace it, guys. All right. So with all that stuff done with it out of the way, if you guys did go on to enjoy today's video and all this deep shit, please leave a thumbs up. It really helps me out and really makes me confident. Okay. So, and subscribe to join the Fluff Pack. And turn on post notifications so you never miss any of my videos or live streams ever again. And as always, keep it fluffy.